All right, boys, listen up, because this video is going to stop you from making some really bad choices in your life. Listen, guys, people are always going to have an opinion and always try to give you advice on what you should be doing with your life. They're going to always try to tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you can do, what you can't do. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be people out there that give you some legitimately really good advice that's going to push you forward, advice that's going to lead you in the right direction. But at the very same time, there's going to be some people out there that just give you some complete dog shit advice, bro. Like, there's been times in my life where people have given me advice that was legitimately so bad, I thought they were joking and they weren't, guys. It really just do be like that sometimes. And that's why it's really important to know the difference between the types of people that you should be taking advice from and the types of people that you really should not be taking advice from. And that's why in today's video, we're gonna be going over the 3 types of people that I personally think you should never take advice from. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so first on the list are the type of people that have no experience in the thing that they're trying to give you advice on. Like that guy who's never been in a relationship trying to give you relationship advice, or that guy who's been broke his entire life trying to give you advice on what you should do with your money, or that person that read one article or watched one YouTube video and all of a sudden they think that they're an expert in whatever it is they're talking about. Like, we do not need advice, guys, from people that have no experience in what they're talking about. We really don't. Like, if they've never done it, or if they've, at the very least, if they've never attempted or tried it, what makes them think that they should be telling you how to do it? Like, at the end of the day, you're kind of just like a test subject for them to see if it works out, because they really got no clue. And don't get me wrong, you know, sometimes it comes out of a place of love and they're trying to give you what they think is good advice, but if they've never done it, bro, they've never done it. They just got no experience in it, so really just take it with a grain of salt. If you're gonna be taking advice from someone, make sure that they have experience in the thing that they're talking about, whether they tried it, whether they attempted it, whether they done it, whether they failed, whether they succeeded, because at the end of the day, you could learn from success, you can learn from failure, you can learn from attempts, but you can't learn from someone who's never done it because they've never done it, bro. They got no experience. So try to get advice from people with experience. All right, guys, next on the list are those people that try to give you advice, but do not have your best interest in heart. Some people do not give you advice to help you, bro. They keep you advice to bring you down or to keep you on their level. That's just how it is. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Not everyone wants to see you win. You know, some people do not want to see you do good. There's people out there that do, but there's a lot of people out there that probably don't. You're here thinking that they're your friend. You're here thinking that they care about you. Meanwhile, all behind closed doors, they're praying heavy on your downfall, bro. It just be like that sometimes. I'm not saying it's everybody, but there are people out there and you just got to watch out for them. They're going to give you advice to try to bring you down. They're going to give you advice to try to stop you from doing good. And, you know, a lot of the time, I think it really stems from like jealousy, envy, insecurity. You know, sometimes the person does care about you, but seeing you do good or seeing you do better than them just makes them feel a type of way, and they want to try to bring you down, so they don't got to feel that type of way. Like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but one time I had this friend, right? And me and him were both working towards the same thing. And, you know, I would try to help him, he would try to help me, I would try to help him, he would try to help me, but one day, you know, my thing just started to take off and his didn't. So I didn't really need his help. I was doing kind of good on my own. And yo, the switch with dude, it was like that, bro. It was really quick. You could tell that dude was just not happy seeing me win. And I was really able to tell because he kept trying to give me advice that seemed like it was geared towards sabotaging me or making me mess up or making me get off the path that I was going on. And, you know, for me, it hurt, you know, because I wanted to see dude win, and it kind of hurt for me finding out that he didn't want to see me win. But sometimes it really just be like that, bro. You know, jealousy, envy, insecurity, those are all strong ass emotions, and not everybody knows how to handle them that good. You know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get jealous. Sometimes I get insecure. But when people try to take that on you and try to bring you down, that's when it's an issue. And that's how it was with that. So the next time that somebody gives you advice and it seems more like it's geared towards bringing you down rather than bringing you up, just really take a second to think about it and be like, is this person telling me to do what's in my best interest or what's in theirs? And if what's in their best interest is bringing me down, don't take advice from these people, bro. You don't need it. All right, but last on the list, and I think this is one of the biggest ones, are those type of people that try to force their beliefs on you. Don't get me wrong, guys. I can respect somebody with strong beliefs, whether that be morals, whether that be politics, whether that be religion, whether that be whatever. But what I cannot respect are people that try to force those beliefs on you and then shit on you when you don't agree with them, and shit on your lives and shit on you personally. Like, to me, that's not cool. And we've all seen it before. You know those people out there where like you have to see it their way or you're wrong. You know, if you don't agree with them, you're just wrong, and they're gonna try to belittle you and all that. Like, that's not cool to me. Especially when they're trying to give you advice and trying to get you to live a type of way, trying to get you to like, oh, you're living this way wrong, oh, you're doing this wrong, oh, you have to do this. Like, bro, not everything is black and white, especially when someone's trying to give you advice on a life that they're not living, which happens to be yours. Like, if you're not living my life, bro, don't talk to me like it has to be this way or I'm wrong, because at the end of the day, you're not me. We're living different lives. That's just how it is. And I get it, guys. You know, sometimes it comes from a place of love, and it comes in their mind. They're just like, oh, he's just wrong and he just doesn't know it yet. He needs to be saved. Oh, he needs to see it this way or he's going to be living his whole life wrong. But not everybody wants to be saved, bro. Not everybody's gonna agree with every single thing you say. That's just how it is. People have different beliefs. That's why we live in a world with so many different beliefs, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Whether you think that's wrong or not is their opinion. And that's why I think it's important that when people are trying to give you advice, they should try to be open-minded and see things from your perspective at the end of the day, and rather than just like shoving their beliefs down your throat. Because I don't know about you guys, I don't like having things shoved down my throat. That's just how I am. Nah, for real though, it's just when people do that, to me, it just doesn't come off as genuine, and it just seems more like they're just trying to force their beliefs on you rather than actually helping you. And I think good advice should be offered, it shouldn't be forced. And when you have to force your advice on someone, maybe it's just not meant for them. That's just how it is. But all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Those are the 3 types of people that I think you should never take advice from. If you got any more, drop it down in the comment section below. My name is Max. If you like videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm dropping videos every single week, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Wake up out the door, it's time to get this money. So many pitfalls in my life, that shit ain't even funny. Them rainy nights had them days looking mad sunny. My clothes nice, remember when them shits was mad bummy.